Wow, this is a fantastic turnout. Guys, this is the largest, by far, the largest non-corporate sponsored event in PHPI history. You did it. All of you, you did it. All right, guys, we want to make sure that you understand that what's ready to happen in this compensation plan and what's ready to happen later that corporate is putting on, that corporate has put in place for us is going to blow everything out of the water. If you think you saw something before, you haven't seen anything yet. All right, guys, my name is Bernard McCargo. I got started with this company because I took a look at three things. One was I wanted something that gave me ease of entry. See, I can come into the business, but if you want the masses in the business, it has to be affordable for the masses. The next deal was I wanted something called walkaway residual income. Walkaway residual income means that you can do a 6-month run, a 12-month run, or 18-month run. But after you finish running, as Rick Presley says, you're pina colada sipping on the beach. Because you built a residual income base. A lot of companies do not have that. It's front-loaded bonus. And the third thing I wanted is, I don't want to sell products. Do you? I want products that sell themselves. If you got no credit check, no contract, anybody who wants one can get one. You don't have to be a citizen. You could be here illegally. You could be a terrorist and you can get a phone from me. All right? Anybody can get one. So it does its own job. So you have to think about that. Products that sell themselves, walk away residual income, and ease of entry. That's the formula to build a huge company. And then you put the leadership, all of you. That's the leadership. And then you look at what we have in corporate. 2 corporate guys that's running with us 110%, Rick Presley and Derek Rogers, and our new CIO, Presley Stutz. Guys, we don't have room to fail. So that's why I'm passionate about this business. All right, so I'm gonna go through this presentation, and if you see what I saw, and if you're a guest in this room, you wanna get started right away. Guys, the first thing I wanna talk about is the company. The company, first of all, we're gonna go through the company. It has a great foundation. Second of all, we're gonna talk about the business model. We're gonna go through the products and services, getting started, the compensation plan, and then what do you do next? All right, what you wanna make sure, guys, is that we're headquartered in Kannapolis, North Carolina. Now, a lot of you know that's not far from here. That's like a rock throw from Charlotte. And also the culture of giving and paying it forward. See, we know about giving and paying it forward. Let me give you an example. How long have we been in business? 2 months. But we're ready to get 3 pays. That's paying it forward. All right? That's paying it forward. So we got an advanced marketing team. We build generational wealth, but we have historical position. Where we position today in the wireless industry puts us in front of the industry. And we're going to show you that a little later. Our business model, minimal startup cost. See, here's the deal. You can do something that a competitor cannot do. Let's take, for example, whether it's a T-Mobile or AT&T or whatever. Those people have a brick and mortar storefront. Now, brick and mortar storefront means that they're a franchise, and any one of those franchises had to pay somewhere around $80,000 to $100,000 to get started, right? Now, do you know it's a waiting list to open one of those stores? You have to get your credit checked. Then you pass the credit check, and then there's a waiting list. Then when your number comes up, you now can take a second mortgage on your home to open up a store by giving them $100,000 of your hard-earned dollars. And all your friends are going to cheer for you. They're going to say, wow, you own a such and such store. You have to go there each and every day, pay 4 employees, keep inventory, and do payroll. You only open 5 to 6 days a week, 8 to 10 hours a day, closed on Sunday if you went to church, right? And on top of that, only people coming to your store lives in a 5-mile radius. Outside of that, they'll go to another store. And you paid $100,000. And you got rent on the building for $6,000 to $12,000 a month. Oh, that's their e-share. All right? So when you take a look at that deal and you talk about our deal, it's a big difference. All right? Now here's the deal. They paid $100,000. What happens if they fail? They're going to sell the store to you, right? And you're the next one on the list. You're going to pay $100,000 to buy somebody else's failure. See, that's what you purchase. When you got the store, if they didn't drive down the street with a flatbed truck full of bricks, then they didn't build your store. Somebody else used to have the store. They failed. They kept that 100,000. Now you can pay 100,000 for the failure. Are we at the right place at the right time? All right. Guys, when you take a look at this business model, you see how traditional people do. They say, well, you can go and get customers through advertising. They pay billions of dollars in advertisement per year because they're going to pay millions and so forth to people like Oprah or Michael Jordan or anybody to say, hey, I love that product, whether they truly wear it or not, or use it or not. But the best way in marketing is relationship marketing. See, I don't care who my mother has a phone with. All I know is that if I'm selling phones, my mother has a phone with me. That's the bottom line. If you got a spouse, they got a phone with you. If you're in the business, you got a phone with you. Now, how about that? That's 3 loyal customers. And very soon, we're going to be 1 million people helping people. That's 3 million loyal customers. Nobody can get more loyal than my mama and my spouse. All right? Guys, when you take a look at the 3 ways that other people build businesses, you can look at retail stores. You can take a look at direct sales. But look at the way we're building it. Relationship marketing, which is what I just went over. Relationship marketing is something where everybody in here, 80 to 90% of the way you do business was relationship marketing. You bought your car because somebody else bought one there and they told you they got a good deal. You got your hair done because your girlfriend got her hair done at the same location and told you about who to go see. You went to the movie theater to see a movie because somebody came back and told you the movie was great. That's relationship marketing. Only difference is now you're getting paid for it. You're already doing it. Nobody's asking you to do anything out of your comfort zone. I'm just saying, do you want to get paid for what you're already doing? That's the deal. Get paid for what you're already doing. Guys, when we look at the industry revenue that we're talking about in telecommunications, we're talking about nearly $4 trillion worldwide. 300 million people in North America alone. And over 15% growth over the past 15 years. This industry has never had a down market, never a down quarter, period. Telecommunications industry only went one direction, straight in the air. When I was a kid, I remember the only bill we had in telecommunications in the house was long distance. And the average household bill was $25 a month. Well, it's not $25 a month anymore. Long distance was so high at 15 cents a minute when I was a kid that we only had long distance on one phone. And that was my mother's phone. When she left to go somewhere, she locked it up in the bedroom. You bet not make a long distance call. Matter of fact, you bet not know anybody long distance. If you knew somebody long distance, that was considered intent, all right?